So hi guys, we have
Hello.
this question.
Today I'm British.
Yeah.
Hello. Or I'm Australian, I'm not sure. G'day, mate. Am I good? Or I'm just me?
Yeah. Okay guys, good afternoon. So we're reading some comments here from Eddie Boxer.
Are you a boxer, Eddie?
Like, I once asked a Filipina lady what kind of a man you are looking for. She replied, I want a foreigner. Age, looks unimportant as long as he takes care of me and my child and family. And I said I do not qualify, and I left.
Okay.
Yeah, you should left that
So,
kind of
let's
answer.
let's recap from our perspective. He's saying he met a Filipina, and she said, I just want a foreigner. I don't care what you look like or anything, just that you can take care of me and my family. So he says, see ya, don't want to be ya. Something like that, right?
Yeah, but you know what? Some of, I think maybe most of the Filipina, they're expecting that their foreigner will taking care of everything.
Yeah, and it's a really good point to think about because, like, even if you're not talking about the Philippines and a Filipina foreigner relationship, in general, don't women and men kind of have somewhat of a similar idea? Like, one kind of wants the other one to kind of be their, I don't know, lack of word, better half protector or provider. Isn't that like a
Yes.
universal thing?
Yeah.
It seems like it. Because, I think I've heard come back at me before when I was in North America, if I remember correctly, like, I make more money than you. In other words, suggesting you should make more money than me.
Yeah.
Right? So it kind of gave me that same kind of thought. And that wasn't a Filipina foreigner relationship. So
Yeah, because
Yeah, that
I heard also one of my friends like, oh, what if I made more money than him? like, like, okay, then I told her that if you're thinking, if your mindset is like that, then don't get a foreigner.
yeah.
Because, yeah, you're expecting too much. Yes, because not all foreigners are rich. Not all foreigner are able to provide everything. Yeah.
Yeah, so what am I doing? I'm trying to pull up this
Especially if
comment.
your foreigner are just living for a pension, and not all pensions are really big amount of every month.
Yeah, so it seems like that comment suggested that she just wanted someone to look after her and she was willing to try to love that person. There's a lot of things actually happening in that comment that you can't really dismiss everything, because she seemed to be saying, okay, I just want someone who's going to take care of me because I know I'm not in a good situation to take care of me, but I'm going to love you. Like, I'm going to be there for you. So in a sense, she's committing her love, like in kind of like almost like a business fashion,
Yes.
So if he really liked her and she's kind of committing herself with a love action, like, is that really messed up? If she's true to her word, I mean.
Yeah, I guess.
Because he was obviously talking to her because he liked her. He liked what he saw. Probably some of their conversation must have liked. Now she's saying up front, basically, I just want a foreigner, and if you're going to take care of me, I'm good.
Yeah.
So she's willing to
But
kind of
at least-
commit her, like,
No,
and
but-
do actions of love.
But
to
at
help.
least,
I don't know.
but at
Trying to
least
figure
she's
it out.
more upfront, because some of the foreigner also
true.
looking for that kind of girl. Like, okay, okay, let's have a relationship as long as you are able to provide everything for me. Some partners are like that also. Okay, like, as long as you stay with me and I'll take care of everything. Yeah, you can't blame the Filipina also. They are upfront, because some too they want like that. They don't care if there's no love involved, as long as they want just companionship.
Yeah, but what is love? We're getting a deep conversation now. What is
See.
love? Isn't
How
love?
deep is your love?
Isn't love basically, when it boils down to it, isn't love really commitment and actions? Isn't that what love really is? Commitment and actions.
Commitment.
So, we could look at this comment in a balanced approach, not just say see you later, but we could also look at the other balanced part of it and say, okay, she was willing to commit, which is an action of love. And as long as she's sincere, because we don't know the whole story, we don't know the people, but if she's a sincere Filipina, if she's committing herself, I mean, that's an action of love, and no doubt it would be continued in actions of love, right? Which is love. And he liked her, obviously, from the beginning, somehow. So maybe it's not such a bad thing as long as she's a sincere Filipina. What do you think?
Yeah.
We're looking at the two viewpoints. Don't get mad at us, Eddie.
Because the question is, the guy really looking for a serious relationship with love? Because not all serious relationship, there's a love involved.
So maybe, and a lot of this could just be the language barrier thing. So Eddie, we're kind of intervening here. Because sometimes that could be her expression to say she loves, right? Because she says, as long as you take care of my family, and when she says family, she probably, again, it depends on what she means by that, because if she means take care of my mother, my brother, my sisters, and everybody, well, that's a different story. But if she's just saying take care of me and my kid, or my kids, well, that should be natural anyway. I mean, if you're a foreigner and you're married, Filipino, and she has kids, I mean, that should be part of your family now too, right?
Yeah.
So it shouldn't even be a thing there. So I guess, there's a lot of things, variables that we don't fully know. But assuming that the Filipina is sincere, and assuming she's just meaning taking care of me and my children, and she's saying, I'm just looking for a foreigner to do that, that could be her way of saying, I love you, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we have misunderstandings because of the barrier, the language. She's meaning something. I'm taking it wrong.
Yeah.
But it's really a pure gesture of goodness, right? And that could be it. Trying to help you balance things there, Mr. Boxer.
Yeah, you have to think, and you have to consider also the situation, how your Filipina communicate to you.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, our discussion, our arguments, just misunderstanding. It's just a language barrier, nothing else.
Yeah, the way it's expressed is not always the way we think it should be expressed as a foreigner. But really, if you really think about it enough and have enough conversation, you understand it means the same thing. If that helps. It doesn't confuse you. That's true. We've had similar situations, conversations. I'm thinking something, or she should say it a certain way, and she doesn't say it a certain way, but she's meaning it the same way. She just says it in a different way. It's a little confusing, I know, but in that situation, that comment,
lot of times.
That comment could be something like that. See, and the very fact that, as Filipina said here, that she was up front. See, that holds validity, right? That holds really solid validity, because she's trying to say, this is what I'm looking for.
But for me, the first thing that when we are in our LDR relationship, I'm being upfront. I want to have a serious relationship. The guy who loves me, and something like that. But not the money thing. I don't say something like, okay, I want a guy, I don't care about his physical appearance as long as he can provide with everything. I will never say that. I will never say that if I look for a foreigner. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I don't, when I'm looking for a foreigner, I never say something about money, because that kind of statement, it's a turn off to a foreigner. Because you're just looking for a rich, DOM, dirty old man.
DOM.
DOM. It's a turn off. That's why I understand why the foreigner there and I left. I'm not qualifying, and I left.
And I'm not. To me it's like a language thing. It could be either way, right? It could be leave because she's not really sincere and loving, and sharing love. Or it could be she was upfront and that's her way to let you know that she is committed. And commitment really is love. When you're committed to someone, you're going to love someone. What is love? You spend time with each other, you do things for each other, you like being with each other. I mean, what is love? Right? Think about it. And if someone's saying they're going to commit to you, I want a foreigner and I'll commit to you. You like her and she's committing to you. I mean, it sounds like
Yes.
a version of love.
Can I share some tragic story that I mentioned to you?
No.
Okay.
Yes, you can. I'm kidding.
Yeah, because I have this like a Filipina, and also the guy is a Japanese American. He's a Japanese American guy. And then before the marriage, this Filipina has 3 kids. And before the marriage, the Japanese promised to give her 100,000 pesos and also house and lot to her family, not for her, like to her parents and siblings.
It's
Yeah,
not
that's
one
the
of your
promise
stories where the person dies
before.
in the end, is it?
Yeah, that's why I said it's a tragic story.
She tells me
Like-
so many of these stories, and someone always dies.
And then, so like, you know what, it's kind of really sad because they've been married for 15 years, and the only thing for the entire relationship, he's only think about the money, the foreigner who promised that he will give 100,000 pesos and house and lot to her parents, but it never happens. For the 15 years of being together, it never happened. But but in their lifestyle is like they're not poor. The foreigner has a good money, but the thing is like the foreigner never share his money. It's like he just provide for their daily expenses. That's it. The monthly bills, the food, everything, the education, everything. But the promise to provide 100,000 house and that, it never happens. But I guess the foreigner give them a good life. Yeah, because the only thing that makes her a problem is like the promise to provide to her family, it never happened. And she endured that he, for 15 years. Yes. And she said, I love my husband, but the thing is like he never true to his words to give me money, 100,000 before the marriage, and the house and lot for my parents. And she ended up killing her husband. Just
Well, I
because of
would
that.
disagree with her statement that she loved him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like if you are looking for benefactor, yeah, I can say it's sponsor, benefactor, or something like that. And I guess just look for a job. Yeah, to provide for your family. Don't look for a foreigner because it might be you end up in jail just like her. Yeah.
That is a tragic situation.
Her reason is only like that because the foreigner never true to his words for giving 100,000 and a house and lot for her family. That's a sad thing.
Yeah.
Your reason is really nuts because he thought that once her husband died, she'll get everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, no love there. That's all.
it's all about money.
Yeah. This is the tricky thing about any relationship. It's not just. I get a little irritated sometimes when everyone's just picking on the Filipina and the foreigner, because a lot of times it's just a relationship thing, right? And it could happen anywhere in the world, not just Filipina and foreigner, because there's a lot of situations where they're hoping for, the benefit of the money or the benefit of the lifestyle that the money provides. And if they don't get it exactly what they want, then it's out the door and hopefully I'll get something back. That could happen in any culture, anywhere in the world, really.
Yeah, not
So,
only for
yeah.
Filipino with a foreigner.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
sometimes I think it's too big of a deal made about Filipino versus foreigner, because it's more of a,
It's just that the only
s-
thing that is different,
relationship.
Mahal, is like when you have a foreigner, of course you're expecting, your family expecting that your life already changed because your the value of your money is different here. But you know what, guys, like just think like you're just married to a Filipino, because here in the Philippines, once you're married to a Filipino, both of you are necessary to work. Not only the husband provides for the family, not only that, because it happens here also, like the couple, they have both works, but both of the couples, they're also breadwinners to both of their families. So in every payday, the wife also give portion to her salary to her family, and the husband also gives some portion from his salary to his family. Yeah, it's the same. The only difference is like it's a foreigner. It's a Filipina and a foreigner.
Yeah.
Yes. But if you're a Filipina and you think that your foreigner is struggling financially, you can work. You can work and help the family. You can work, help, provide. Just don't think about egos. Just don't think about what people say. Just don't think about what your family's opinion. No, because you have your own life. You have your own life, you have your own family. Just focus on your own family. That's it. Don't focus about what people say, what your family say. Like, yeah, you become more, stingy because, before you have a life as an OFW, you provide for us, and now you have a foreigner, we're expecting you provide more. Yeah. Just focus on your family. If you have a
It's good
foreigner,
advice.
that's your foreigner is your family now. You have your own family.
Yeah.
Your immediate family when you're single, that's your already extended family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Your family
Good
is your
thoughts.
husband
All good
and your
thoughts.
children. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Those are all good thoughts.
Mm-mm.
When God blesses you with extra, sure, help whoever you
Yes,
can, whenever
exactly.
you can.
Yes. And you have also to talk to your family like, okay, I have my own life. Like, just let them understand your situation. I guess your family will understand. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you have that kind of family.
See, it's common sense from the
Yes, common
Filipina
sense.
herself.
Yes.
She's very good at common sense. She always tells me, "You need more common sense." Am I not right? Do you not always say that to me?
Yeah, because I told him you need to have more common sense because of the language barrier.
Which,
I'm not saying like he's not smart enough, but my language, the way I talk to him,
express-
sometimes it's misleading. Sometimes it's not accurate. That's why I told him
yeah.
you need to have
more
common sense.
will help me.
Exactly.
Well, until next time.
Yeah, God
See you
bless
again. God bless
everyone.
you.